We're in the lifestyle capital of Dubai now for an event that was billed as the clash of the freestyle motocross titans. 12 of the world's top FMX riders came to the specially built sand course on Jumeirah Beach to contest the first round of the 2011 Red Bull X Fighters Championship in front of 15,000 fans. The 2010 winner Nate Adams was up against old rivals Danny Torres, Robbie Madison and Norwegian tall guy Andre Via. Thursday night qualifying opened with a bang as the riders immediately went all out to impress the judges in the hope of making the main event. Australian Levi Sherwood was explosive in his opening run, pulling out a slick 9 o'clock followed by a hard attack and a seat grab flip. Unfortunately, the young Aussie slipped up on just one trick, and that opened the door for Danny Torres to get the ticket through to the next round.
Made a mistake halfway through my run. It was simple but really stupid, but you know, that's what you get when you got tough competition, and Danny was riding really well, so couldn't get beat by a better person.
But it was Norwegian Andre Via who qualified with the highest points. So on to the main event, and it was a tough quarter-final. With every rider going for the max, there could only be 4 who would make it through to the semis. The first head-to-head was Levi Sherwood, again drawn against Danny Torres. And once again, the Aussie just couldn't match the Spaniard on the night. Torres lined up a spectacular run, including a huge seat grab flip, Cordova flip, Shaolin flip, and finished with a combo of a Saran wrap to knack-knack to one-hander lander flip. Next up was Nate Adams versus Robbie Madison, who was suffering from a shoulder dislocation during practice. And even though the man they called Twitch put on a fantastic run, it was last year's champion Adams on his new 450cc bike who went through.
Yeah, for sure. Wasn't what I'd planned on coming into the series, but I took a big fall in practice, dislocated my shoulder, got a big bruise on my butt, and just nothing really kind of went right for me. I think I've been pushing a bit too hard, so a lesson learned, back it off, and remember it's a series I've got to build towards the end.
In the Ego Sato-Blake Williams battle, it was the young American nicknamed Bilko who got the draw to the semis.
I did my best and my run was pretty clean. I did my best, so disappointed, but I did my best, so it's okay.
I'm stoked to be here in Dubai, stoked to be here at X Fighters, and it was an awesome contest. Everyone was riding awesome. You know, pretty much anyone could win out there, and I rode my best. I had an awesome time and just wanted to have fun with it. It's the first contest of the year. I didn't want to put any pressure on myself, just come and have a good time, and I did.
And finally, the Norwegian Andre Via never looked threatened at all up against the other American rider, Adam Jones. And so to the semis, where in the first matchup, Danny Torres was up against Nate Adams. Unfortunately, Adams didn't have the best of starts on his new 450cc Honda. And even though he pulled out a sweet lazy boy flip, 9 o'clock and 360 knack, he mistimed his ramp for a stripper flip and knew Torres would have the advantage.
I just messed up on a stripper flip. I didn't get the right pop, and just my fault. Messed up, and you know, it's over while it's still going on. I knew I wasn't going to beat Danny, and just tried to finish my run out solid.
And Torres did indeed get the judges' unanimous vote as a result, which saw him through to the final. Blake Williams also wowed the fans in the semi-final. But while Bilko put on a great show for the crowd, he lost out in the draw to Norwegian Andre Via, who really turned up the wick to take him through to the final. So the showdown was between the diminutive Spaniard and the tall Norwegian. First out of the gate was Torres, and with everything to play for, he put together his tidiest run of the evening, including a seat grab flip, a perfect Cordova flip, and a beautifully extended flat liner. So it was down to Via to pull out his best X Fighters performance so far. And he did just that, flipping his bike at the end and really putting on a great show for the fans. Both knew the judging would be close, but when the decision was announced, it was Danny Torres who took the overall win.
I'm really happy. It's so hard competing here in Dubai because yesterday I had no good score. You know, the score not so good yesterday in the qualifying, but today finally I win here. It's my first time, and I know that it's too difficult to win because all the rider is very strong, but I win, and so happy here in Dubai.
It was the bomb. It was good. It was really a good battle. And we kind of just continue from where we left it last year. Hard battle in Rome, and you know, I'm really happy about my result. I rode to win here, but I said I'll be happy with a podium finish. I got second place, so I just should be happy.
With round 1 in the UAE over, the Red Bull X-Fighters Spectacular Roadshow moves on to Brasilia. But it's an event that 15,000 fans in Dubai will be talking about for a long time to come.